Check before the skin and on the hands, no obvious clubbing there. Adequate capillary refill. And with an otoscope, I would look at the ears, make sure the tympanic membrane is normal, no abnormal findings. The tympanic membrane is gray and shiny. And I would also look in his nose with a light, just to make sure there's no abnormalities with the sinuses. And also with the neck, I would observe for any asymmetry, any abnormalities. I feel the carotid pulse. Okay, and it's good. And no jugular vein distension noted. Okay, next, I'll move on to the thoracic area. He has good symmetry. His chest expansion is good. Trachea is midline. You can feel it right there. And also, his glands are good. Lymph nodes are good. No tenderness. Okay. I feel for his thyroid right here. No tenderness.
No.
Okay. Okay, and now I would listen to his lungs. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Okay, and can you sit up and I'll listen to your back? Okay, let's turn this way. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Okay, and next I'll do the 99 test. Okay, so each time I move your hands, I want you to say 99.
99?
99?
99?
Say it again.
99?
Say it again.
99?
Okay. Okay, so he sounds good. You can sit back now. Okay, and next I'll listen to his heart sounds. So I'll listen to the aortic point and the pulmonic. Tricuspid. And mitral or apical. Here I'll take his pulse. Okay, so his pulse is 80, and no extra sounds were heard. S1 and S2 was heard. No murmurs or gallops noted. Okay, and next I'm going to inspect his abdomen, so I'm going to ask you to lay down. Okay, so first I'm just going to listen in all 4 quadrants. So bowel sounds are active in all 4 quadrants. Okay, now I'm just going to lightly palpate. You tell me if there's any tenderness, okay? Any
No.
tenderness? Okay, and then now I'm going to feel for the liver. Just lightly palpate. spleen on the other side. Okay, and then if you'll sit up and I'll feel for your kidneys. Okay, so turn this way. Okay. Any tenderness?
No.
Okay. Both sides. And I'm just lightly tapping on my non-dominant hand. Okay, so you can sit. Okay, so now I'm going to test your arm strength. So if you'll just hold your arms out like that and just put resistance on my hand. Good. Is that one? Good. Okay. So now I'm just going to test the reflexes on his arm. So you can put your arms down. Okay, so hold this out. And I'll just use my pen light to check his reflexes. So first I'll do the radial one, and I'll just tap on the radial side of his arm. And then I'll also do the bicep, which I'll do on this one. So I'll just hold, and I'll tap on my finger to test the bicep. Okay. And if you'll bend this arm, I'll test the tricep, and I'll just tap underneath. Test that reflex. Okay? Okay, so next I'm going to ask you to stand up. Okay? And I'll do the Romberg test, which I'll have you close your eyes. And I'll see if there's any swaying, and you put your hands at your side. Any swaying, his gait is steady, it's good. Okay, and now I'll test your range of motion with your back. So I'll have you bend forward, okay, and back, and then just kind of go side to the side. Okay? Okay, you can sit down now. Alright, so when I was checking his chest also, I'm noting the breast. So for a male, it should be flat. If he had his shirt off, I would make sure that the nipples are symmetrical, the areola color is adequate. Okay. And if you need additional teaching on how to do a breast exam, I would do that too. Okay, so now I'm going to test your reflex for your knees. Okay, so ideally he would be hanging, his legs would be hanging, and I would check his patellar reflex by hitting the knee, and that should lift up just a little bit. And if you'll lay down, I'll check the reflexes on your legs. Here, just lift your leg. Okay, so I would check his Babinski reflex by taking a pen and just running it up his foot, seeing if his toes spread out. Okay. And while I'm here, I would check his pulses. I would check his popliteal behind the knee, and his tibial, which is by the ankle, and then his pedal pulse on top of the foot. And while I'm doing this, I would look at his skin just to make sure everything's good there, no abnormalities at all. So now I'm just going to check out your muscle tone. So I'm going to lift up your leg here, bend the knee. Any tenderness?
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to move it to the side. Tenderness at all?
No.
Back pain? And then I would do this side, bend at the knee. Bend.